Claude just dropped Design, and with Design you can basically design a whole website or web apps. So it's not just a design that you create, it's actually a working design. So you can create prototypes that actually are interactive. So think about websites, mobile apps, or just landing pages that actually work. And the best part of it, it actually looks really good. I've been playing around for it a little bit and I'm gonna show you how it works. And keep in mind that you do need a paid plan on Claude for this to access. So if you are on a free plan, you cannot access the design function. But if you have a pro plan, even the cheapest pro plan, you can access this. So let's get into it. All right, here I'm at Claude, and on the left side, you can see we now have design available. We can click on that one and we can create our design there. On the left side, we have a couple of options available. We have prototype, where we can create our prototype. Then we have slide deck. Then we have from template and other. Now in prototype, we can create our prototype. So let's say I want to create a prototype for a coffee mobile app. I want to create a mobile app. And I want to create a mobile app that shows different coffee shops in a city. Then we can select a design system. And this is basically the style of your app. So when we go to design systems, we can create a new design system. If we click on create, we can create a design system from scratch. Here you can give it a name. Let's just name it like that. You can also give it a link on GitHub. So if you have a code on GitHub, you can also import that here. Or you can just send some files from your own computer. So if you have files of your website on your computer, you can link that here. So what it does is it's gonna copy the style of your own website. So you have one style across your app or whatever you want to create inside Claude Design. And you can add some other nodes. Now I'm gonna go back because I just want to create a prototype, and let's just name this coffee. Then you can select the design system. And this is the one I was just talking about, where you can create your own design system. Wireframes is when you just want to have a basic sketch of the idea of your app or whatever you want to design here. And high fidelity is when you want a polished product. So if you want to see how this will look when it's finished, just use high fidelity. So let's use high fidelity, and I'm going to click on create. And here we can start adding our prompt. So I have a prompt here, and I'm going to create an interactive mobile app. So in my prompt, it says design an interactive dark purple themed mobile app showing how many coffee shops are available in different cities. And I want an interactive map on a globe with cities that have most coffee shops glow the most. And I'm not talking about those coffee shops in Amsterdam. That is another coffee shop. And I'm talking about the ones that are actually with coffee. So let me use this, and I'm going to send it into Claude. And now we are getting some questions from Claude to make this app how we want to. So first we have the global style. So how should the earth render? And here you see some examples, and I think I will select like this one maybe. Then we have a question about primary interaction. What can users do on the globe? Can they rotate, spin the globe, tap cities to see details? Can they auto rotate showcase with tappable cities? Can they search first, type city, whatever they want? So Claude is asking all these questions to know how do they want to design this app. And I'm going to select the first one here. And then we have the city detail view. This is when a user taps a city, what should happen? Bottom sheet with stats plus top shops list. Full screen takeover with shops, map filters. A floating cart pop-up on the globe. Bottom sheet that expands to full screen, etc. You can also select decide for me, and then Claude is going to decide it for you. Or you can write something yourself. If you have some other ideas for this function, you can write it here. So I'm going to go with the first one. Let's do that one. You can, by the way, select even more. With some questions, it's possible to select more like this one. What stats matter the most? Total shop count, shops per capita, top rated shop, etc. So I'm going to select just the basic ones. Then we have the dark purple palette. What kind of palette do I want to use for this app? Let's use this one. Then we have the overall vibe. How do you want the overall vibe to be? Slick and minimal. You want to have data rich with dashboard with charts. You want to have it playful and editorial, etc. So you can really customize this app here. Are there any specific cities you want to feature here? Not really. I'm gonna leave it blank. And for which device frame you want to do this, I want to do this for an iPhone frame. And what should be tweakable? Let's do the global style tweakable. How many variations? I just want to have one polished version. And then when I click on continue, it's gonna run this. Now, I already did this before just to test it out. So once you do this, you get this screen, and here you can basically see the app it created. This is just a prototype of an app, so it's not really working. It's working here in the preview, but you really have to send it to code to make it work like a real app. So here you can tweak your app. So let's say we have here a button tweaks. When we disable this, you can see I can tweak some stuff here, like this glow on the city. I can tweak that here. I can change the color here like that. Then we have also a comment section, and with comment, you can basically add comments. So I'm going to click on this globe, for instance, and I want to change the color of this globe. Let's say I want to add a comment, says change color of the globe to white or whatever. And basically you can add all these comments one by one and later send everything at once to Claude, and it's going to change it. Then we also have the edit function, and with edit, you can basically click on your screen here like this. Let's say I want to change the font here. I can change the size of the font here. I can change the weight, the color, and everything else. So you can really customize this to your own liking. Then we also have a draw function. And with draw, you can basically just draw anything here. Let's say you want to create an airplane here, just draw it here and write down, I want the airplane there, and it's going to create that here. So that's also easy to draw directly on the mobile app or whatever you are creating. So this is how the app works. Now, when you click on a city in the app, you get some information about that city, and then you can see which coffee shops are there available. You see some rating, etc. So it basically created a whole app for me. Now, once you have everything done here, you can export this. When I go to export, I can download this project as a zip file. I can export as PDF. I can export as PowerPoint, send to Canva to make some more changes if I want to, or export as standalone HTML, or I can hand off to Claude Code to really finish this off as a real product. So we have everything inside Claude now. We can make the design from scratch. We can give it some information about how the design should look. We can tweak it how we want to, and then send it off to Claude Code and actually build this whole thing. You can also work together with different teammates on a project. You can add them to the project, and then you can add comments to other teammates and let everyone add their own comment to work together on one project. So when I go back, I can click on share, and here I can select access teammates. Teammates can view, teammates can comment, teammates can edit or private. So it's really easy to use. You can add anyone to your teammate. So that's a quick introduction to Claude. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like these or other AI tools. I'm going to make a new video about Claude Design later on, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one.